Your Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs, Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, the governors here present, Governor Nyang' Nyong'o, Professor, Governor for Kisumu, the MPs, the family of Mheshimiwa Dalmas. I know that we have had a long day and we have said everything that we wanted to say about the Honorable Dalmas. But I'm sure there is much more that you would have loved to say, but because of time, let me pass my sincere condolences on my own behalf and also on behalf of my colleagues who serve in the executive. I spoke to the Honorable C.S. Wandai this morning. He's out of the country on official duty, and he asked me to convey his condolences to the family of Dalmas. I also spoke to C.S. Mbadi, the CS for Treasury, who is also having a serious engagement with a team from IMF and World Bank, and he also asked me to convey his condolences. But I'm sure that both of them have also had an opportunity to visit with the family during this period of grief. The Honorable Prime Cabinet Secretary, you have honored us with your presence here on behalf of His Excellency the President. And because of the support that we have received from the President, we are giving the Honorable Dalmas a decent send-off. Allow me to just speak to two things, and then I will take back my seat. Number one is that we have been told and we know so much about the life of the Honorable Dalmas. And when you think about it, maybe for those who probably joined politics recently, they might not remember who Dalmas was. But in his story, there is the whole demonstration of what leadership is and of what education can do to an individual and to a society. That the Honorable Dalmas dared to do things that in his time, many politicians and many leaders would have not tried. As an accomplished industrialist, as an economist, as someone who understood matters insurance and finance, he set up the BT Insurance, which was supposed to be a finance and eventually a banking institution. Even though he did not realize that dream, but the fact that he dared to do that is something that is worth celebrating, and it's something that is worth emulating, so that not every individual, not every leader has to go into politics, that way beyond being in parliament. We must allow our entrepreneurs, our medics, our teachers to pursue their dream. And that is what His Excellency the President is doing in his administration. That for the first time in the history of this country, we have a leader who is thinking about the country holistically. He's not just addressing the challenges that we have in education. He's not just addressing the challenges on healthcare. He's not just addressing the challenges on food security through agriculture and many, many other groundbreaking interventions. And because of that, every part of this country feels that they have a government that serves them. That from Turkana to Lamu to Migori to Homa Bay to Kisii to Nyeri, there is something that the administration of President Ruto is doing. And because of that, when we have conversations, the last 1 or so years we've had issues in this country that have been raised, particularly by our young people. And what the President is saying is that for far too long we have been used to average. And what our young people are asking is we must do beyond the average. And that is what President Ruto is doing. And when I see the young people here, you have the comfort and the confidence that you have a leader in the name of President Ruto who is thinking whether it's in primary, whether it's in secondary, whether it's in universities or our colleges. And we're not just ensuring that our young ones go to school. We are also creating opportunities for employment, whether it's through the affordable housing program, whether it's through digital jobs, whether it is through opportunities for our people to go abroad through the labor mobility program. And that is why I want to appeal to the young people. Any leader who is trying to take advantage of what is perceived as your challenges for scoring cheap points, we must be able to tell them no. Adwane jo thuro winja maber. Kik ja siasa moro bi thurwa ka. To dwaketo wage siasa moko manono mag kiko hit. Koko. Waiko wuoi ma osel kelo lokruok ke thurwa ka kende, but e Kenya mzima. So inini wuod nga midwa biro kelo koko. Professor Nyong'o bedo ka, Senator Oburu bedo ka, Governor Otieno bedo ka, family mar Dalmas ni ka. In siasa mana megoyo ma Nyong'o gini pokogoyo. En siasa mana megoyo ma Raila Odinga pokogoyo. So we must call out any form of leadership that is divisive, that is going to take advantage of our youth. Katieko, any thurwaka wasebedo gi dongruok maber. Kendo wayudo jatelo modhialo oganda wa. Governor Ochilo kochung to nyalo nyisi koluwo kotudore gi jotelo ma Migori ka gik ma sirikand President Ruto timo e Migori ka. Kidhi Homa Bay the same. Kidhi Kisumo Governor Nyong'o bro nyisi kotelo na jotelo moyier e piny Kisumo gik ma President timo. And it's like that across the country. Omiyo muma wacho ne ka ng'ato setimo ni maber to ke chul ber gi rach. Emomiyo an gi chir ni ka wachopo sama ji dok e yiero to duoko President Ruto ok bi bedo tabu e thurwa ka kendo e Kenya mzima. Ka ok kamano to Nyasaye ogwedhu, wa kwayo kendo walemo ne familia mar Dalmas Anyango ni sama koro wakowe kama ubed gi kwe, ubed gi hoch makende, kendo umed timo gigo mane Dalmas ochung'ne maber. Ero kamano.
Owacho kose ok owacho, ber kose ok ber, en adieri ni President ma Kenya osechung' kodwa motegno. Ei Migori County oselimo wanaji mokadho dibiriyo, to kendo gik motimo kata rongo ka nitiere. Wan gi chirni e Migori County, chiri madhi 18 migero kendo moko medore. Wan gi stadium migero kendo moko medore. Wan gi port madhi nyime, omiyo President osechung' kodwa. An kaka governor maru kwayo duto te masetero osechung', kata barabara ma iwacho ma Mheshimiwa Paula Buoro wacho gi Mheshimiwa Walter wacho, mago mana kony moa ir President. To an kaka governor barabara no nikech ane manem gik moko duto aseneme Dalmas Otieno. That is Dalmas Otieno Road, kwa sababu mimi ndio ni wakunemu vitu hapa Migori County. Mwingine atanemu huko mbele, atanemu wengine. That is done. Mimi nataka kumuomba professor, nataka kukuomba uje hapa. Tunakutambua kama rafiki dhati sana kwa mwenda zake. Professor Peter Nyong'o, nen President mar Makelele Guild, nen osiep Dalmas Otieno, kendo nen mbasne obiro ka Wuod Mary ibi